know before filing? Brad, good morning. Thanks for joining us. So tell us, what are some major changes that we should look for in filing our taxes this year?
Well, there's actually four major changes. First, the good news, standard deductions have increased for this year and next year. So the numbers you need to know when you file your return in April are standard deductions for an individual are at $12,400, and a married couple filing jointly are at $24,800. Now, if you had a major life change last year, such as a marriage or a baby, you opened a new business, you're going to want to use these updated numbers when you file in April. Also, the IRS is boosting the Savers Credit, which is designed to help the middle to low income taxpayers for retirement through their 401ks and IRAs. Next, required distributions for IRAs were suspended last year. So those over age 72 were able to enjoy leaving money in their retirement accounts without a penalty and don't need to report the income for their 2020 return. Finally, if you made a donation last year, you're going to want to deduct that when you file. Donors are allowed to deduct cash donations up to 100% versus 60% in prior years. Lawmakers wanted to provide an incentive for giving during this year. So if you want to know if that deduction even applies to you, I have a link to the IRS page right on my website at askbradzucker.com to help you get started.
All right, good resource there. And if people haven't received that second stimulus check, they received the payment unavailable prompt, what should they do while filing?
Well, if you were able or eligible to receive a check and didn't get one by January 15th, you need to file your 2020 return and wait for the IRS to send you your money. And that's usually going to be through what's called the Recovery Rebate Credit, which is a tax credit that will either increase your refund or lower the amount of money you owe to the government.
So I know a lot of people working from home this year and for the better part of last year as well. Are those employees able to write off any of those at-home expenses? We're talking utilities, office supplies, while they're filing the taxes this year.
Great question. Most likely, no. Most workers cannot deduct unreimbursed employee expenses. That is really set aside for the self-employed who use their home office primarily for business and not for personal use.